Hello, and welcome to where you get all of your water in the city of Kansas City. Yes, that's right, all the water you use, from drinking to showering to gardening and anything else, comes from this facility right here in Kansas City. This video will show you how KC Water takes our source water, the Missouri River, and turns it into the affordable and exceptional quality drinking water that everyone enjoys. This water treatment facility is running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all year long, with the ability to treat up to 240 million gallons a day. That's 87 billion gallons of water in just 1 year. Let's start from the beginning. Here is where we pump in on average 120 million gallons a day from the Missouri River. It's here the voyage to exceptional quality water begins. You may be wondering, how do we take that muddy Missouri River water and turn it into the clean drinking water you get out of your tap every single day? It starts with a process called sedimentation. All of the water we pump from the river is first split into these circular basins, where suspended solids and heavier materials are allowed to settle at the bottom. Here is also when we can add other chemicals to this process. That gives our team the opportunity to adapt the Missouri River's varying quality throughout the year. From that basin, water starts to move down these channels. It's along this path where we start adding chemicals to the water that we have to start the process of softening and disinfection. We add chlorine and ammonia at this point to attain sufficient contact time throughout the rest of our treatment process to produce that safe drinking water. The other chemical added in this process is lime. This chemical is used to soften the water by increasing the pH value, which creates another environment to remove other dissolved solids and minerals that our first sedimentation process was not able to capture. As water continues down through the facility, we reach a point where it gets stabilized. The water continues along its journey to get to these basins. It's here where the lime is allowed to settle out, and from there we need to stabilize the water. We do that by adding CO2 or carbon dioxide. Depending on the river's quality that day, we can also introduce, as needed, power-activated carbon to help with the taste and odor of the water. As we allow those final processes to take place, it allows for a final clarification to take hold, with any remaining materials reacting to what's in the water to become more filterable. We are now at the second to last stop of our water before it gets sent on to customers. It's inside this room that we start the filtration process, where things like calcium carbonate and other impurities are worked out of the water after being left behind during earlier treatment in this process. The water here filters through very fine sand. Yes, you heard that right, sand like you'd find at a beach. The sand catches any impurities in the water and holds them, while the clean water slips right through. At the final step, filtered water now gets a final dosing of fluoride for your dental health, as well as phosphate, a corrosion inhibitor. All of that water flows through our final reservoirs, finishing up the mixing and contact time for the disinfection process that we talked about with some of those earlier chemicals. It takes 18 hours from start to finish on this process to get your water ready to send. Depending on where you live in the city, we use a variety of pumps and motors to convey that water based on your geographical location for consistent and continued use. And that's how we treat your water, from start to finish. We here at KC Water pride ourselves in making sure our customers have the cleanest and best tasting water in the region, and we think after watching this video, you'll understand why. Thank you for watching.